Liverpool get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick.
And the shots! Goal! Now it's Messi, and he is deftly away. Now it's Yamal. There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. Kajolu. And here's Garnacho. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
That was travelling. And here's Messi. And here's Yamal. Yamal. Yamal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Yamal. Yamal makes a move down the right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And Shevchenko! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce...
He leaps for it! In he goes again! And that is doing no harm.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Granit Xhaka. Oh, well played. Garnacho. Nicely aimed pass. Tries to pass it through. Oh, it's Osimhen. Oh, he's on. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Garnacho gathers from the goal kick. That has ended up in no man's land. Now he's got space here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Real chance! And that was very necessary. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Can he finish? Goes without saying, that was poor. Wriggles his way through. Arsenal with another chance from a corner. Arsenal have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. He's had a fair tumble, a towering header! And that has been knocked clear. And they win it back again. Pacho. And it's Xhaka. And this is Shevchenko. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. So things are underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions, attacking-wise, can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Garnacho. Osimhen is onto this. Space for him to turn and look. But he's made sure that's not getting through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's being shifted off it. And here's Mbappe. Well, they've got it again. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
Kajolu. Ball in towards the middle.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Kadiolu clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Aims beyond the defence. He's got away. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And that's been won straight back. Spread out to the left. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. Mbappe. Mbappe. That's a good run down the left. Looking for options for movement. Oh, nicely intercepted. Osimhen going after that. Kajolu has the space to scheme. Bangladesh are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass isn't the best. A lovely pass, but can he get there? Cherki. Well, that has not gone well. Pavard. Great vision. Pings in across. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Pedri. Mbappe with the foul. And that's going to be a booking. Pacho. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Mbappe. Osimhen receives it in a good position here. Osimhen's cross. Bullish header! He's delivered all right! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Somewhat off target. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And it's Kadiolu. Mbappe. Pavard. Garnacho. Looking for the run. Kadiolu gets into a good position. Good read, needed to be. Pedri. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Take this opportunity to
Liverpool just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Are now available.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Liverpool just about ahead. 1-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now, can they get him away? Ball's out once more. Showing good feet. In towards the back stick. Hernandez deals with that comfortably. Knocks it into space. Pedri.
Liverpool have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Lima makes a move down the right. Nice control. And it's pulled back. Brilliantly cut out. He's a sharp little ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Garnacho. Tries to play it through. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. Kadiolu. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Can he get on the end of this? Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Traumeri. Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Alexander-Arnold drives forward on the overlap. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Good ball, good take. He's shifting through the gears here. Header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Chance here to counter. Traumeri. Nicely weighted ball. No way through there.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
Chance for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Pressing high and with purpose. Lima. That's going wide left. Now it's Garnacho.
That's going in strongly.
Can he get it through? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He is through here. Oh, that's a key interception. He's picked his way through.
Bangladesh really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's in a great position here. Mbappe! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Now that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Crunching tackle. Oh, terrible pass. And he's managed to get free. Now the cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And it's Dembele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
One-nil as we head towards the end. Gets a good foot in there. Looking to play him in. Cherki. Oh, this is a terrific run. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has ended up in no man's land. Very much into the last knockings. Now that looks a decent ball.
Liverpool can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Liverpool can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that's it. Liverpool have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Garnacho, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
We come to you now with a quick request for support.
Any reflections
from
on what
our
you've
World
seen, Jim?
Charity Fund.
Liverpool, honestly, could have done them.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, there's a probing ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Osimhen.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Chooses to go cross-field. Garnacho. Cross to the back post. Can he stop it going out? Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now that looks a decent ball. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's a good foray he's making. Lima gets into a good position. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Aims beyond the defence. In towards the back stick. And it's claimed by the keeper. Good-looking ball. And they're back on the ball again. He has a look up. And a header! And he's done it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 18, Neymar.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Knocks it into space. Delivery from Mbappe. Now it's Keane. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Akanji getting this one clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kane is in a really good position out wide. Towering header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Keane is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. muscular approach does pay off here. Mbappe! That has been slung wide. Kajolu, impressive jump! And he's stuck it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game...
Getting up there! Harmlessly behind. Messi. Vardio. And Akanji. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Now it's Kane. Looking to play him in. And the counter is on. Good play on the left-hand side here.
There will be
nice
1
touch.
minute at a time.
Modric does well to get it back.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pass somewhat off target. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter.
Everyone
If it ain't
please
broke,
welcome
don't
the two
fix it. So
sides.
I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Liverpool firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. We're on the move again. Garnacho. Garnacho. Delivers with whip. And he gets shot at goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Modric. Now Keane. That's a cute ball. Good read, needed to be. Tries to play it through. Vardio. And it's Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's going across goal. Lindelof clears it away. Real chance! And another try! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Adrian Rabiot.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's got away. Osimhen. Real chance here. Shoots! Well, now it's a red. And the shot! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
Goal!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Akanji. He's shifting through the gears here. He's charged, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now that was quite some save.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Manacho. There's the crossfield ball. No, that's been intercepted. Kane. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Very nicely done. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Guardiola. And it's Messi. And he's running through. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance! And yes, it's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. De Ligt. Garnacho. In once more. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Messi. Messi will not... And the finish! And it's in!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
After 74 minutes is number 18, Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Neymar is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, they can break here. Garnacho. Tries a shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22.
Liverpool have their second
Modric.
corner now.
Coming on the field is number 15, Fernandez.
Cleared away. And it's Lima. In towards the back stick. And that has been cleared. That's a throw. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe! Pulls it back. No, that's been dealt with. Nicked it back promptly. In again. Tries to get it clear. And the volley. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Shapes to shoot!
There will be 5 minutes.
Camavinga. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
That is good alertness. Camavinga. Fernandez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Yamal. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That pass has been well intercepted. And that is that. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. The Estadio Universitario, one of Mexico's leading venues since the 1960s, which has featured so heavily in competitions international, intercontinental, but it is primarily the home of Tigres. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Liverpool need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Barcola pinches it off him. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Spread neatly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mbappe. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Mbappe carries the ball down the right, and he's quick to snatch it back. Looking to play him in, and that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
First quarter of an hour gone, and he is dashing away. And the pass is intercepted. Van Dijk.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Vardiol clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Bangladesh do have a chance to counter here. Great ball if he can get there. So no flag here. He's had a shot! They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Garnacho. In towards the back stick.
That's good defensive concentration.
Out for a throw. Cross flung in towards the middle. That has been slung wide. In with the challenge.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Terrific effort! Not a bad try by any means. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Mbappe, can he spark a counter here? The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Can he get it through? Now it's Barcola. He's shifting through the gears here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That looks a decent ball. No, that's been intercepted. Pacho.
Liverpool certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Van Dijk. Ambitious ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Fermin. Now that's well seen too. Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. Osimhen! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Vardiol. Fermin. That's a good ball out wide. Mbappe. He's got away.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great vision. Kajolu. And he's managed to get free. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And he's there to clear it. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Liverpool unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Deftly away. That could spell trouble. Yeah, that pass isn't the best. Foot in. Played out towards the right wing. That's tidy. Ball in towards the middle. Osimhen! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Barcola. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's quick to return it. Brilliantly cut out. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Osimhen. And here's Fernandes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Pass somewhat off target. He's found a way through. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Barcola has it out wide and in space. Tries to play it through. He's through here. Now it's Neymar. Tries to cross.
OK, it didn't quite come off.
Real chance! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Neymar being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. "75 minutes played."
Liverpool really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And Batistuta! Oh, classic Batistuta! He's got himself an absolute peach. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 6, número 5, número 9, número 15.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Yeah, the manager was saying he'll be facing the prospect of having to make some brave decisions around this time. How right he proved to be.
Bangladesh are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Nicely weighted ball. That ball looks a good one. He's having a shot! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking for options for movement. Nicely aimed pass. And he's intervened well there. Keep the ball and you win the game. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Lima. Well, they can break here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the number on the board is 3. Here's Ito. And that is a little undercooked. Now, can they get him away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.